Update settings for YouTube. Confirm the dual output.
Checklist. 3, 2, 1.
Life is going. Hi there, party people. Let's check the live. Monitor live. That's the TikTok live. What do you know? That is good. No online viewers yet. What do we got for YouTube? 0 online viewers, but I'm going to move that little box so we can actually see it.
0. We have 0.
We have 0. There you go, people.
They're broadcasting to the internet.
Well, I hope it's working. It says we're live. Yep, we've been live for 36 seconds over on TikTok. I have no idea about what we're doing on YouTube here, but we'll find out soon enough. Maybe people will join us. So anyway.
That's the complete duration we have to be legitimately anywhere is 36 seconds. We should just move on.
Give us 36 seconds in any space, and then we're out, and then it's like a limited hold.
I feel like that's all you need. You've had enough.
You have 36 seconds to interact with us. Then get out of here.
Yeah, small doses, really small doses.
That's probably good advice for us. Small doses.
Yeah. Duration doesn't measure behavior very well, but it definitely measures tolerance.
That's an interesting topic. We could talk about that for a while. Why not? Since no one's watching us here.
Might as well talk anyway. Just sit here and figure it out. Yeah.
YouTube's going to continue to be live. We'll have to export this thing and then re-import it to TikTok because TikTok doesn't automatically make it go the way it's supposed to go. So
tell awful jokes.
We could tell awful jokes, but before we tell office jokes, office jokes, which that works too. We could tell office jokes about the office. Yes, exactly. So tell me more about this duration thing. Why is that that's popped up in your life more than once? What's going on? It's twice today you've said this. Would you care to expand on what these issues are with duration as a measure of behavior?
Because apparently if I just exist in one spot and claim it as doing something for a company, apparently that counts.
Fair enough.
So what'd you do? So I breathed 48 times. However, those 48 times took 6 hours. I'm very lightheaded. But nothing else happened. Nothing happened. I was there, but nothing happened. So that's the problem with duration.
That's a problem with duration, right? Because it's not measuring the right behavior. Unless waiting, duration for waiting, that's good. I guess it depends on the behavior. Right?
Yeah, but if you're waiting and billing, you're going to jail.
Oh, so you're putting in there's a little more context here. This was about something regarding
there's more context.
Okay.
There are more behaviors within what they're requesting, but they're measuring as a duration.
That's common. So, we talked about that in our...
it's super common.
Yeah, we talked about that in OBM with our videos on that, but how measurement for measurement's sake, people measuring the wrong stuff. And it's a great example of that.
Duration is like duration is the Flex Seal KPI.
Slap!
I sure did. Look at that. I'm productive. I hit a goal. 17 duration.
That reminds me of the guy that was on the... What was that? Slap chop. ShamWow guy who's now running for some political office in some state somewhere. So.
Right. I was just gonna say if duration's the KPI and it ends up being fraudulent billing, would that be the ShamWow?
Careful, he's now a politician.
Yeah. Well, maybe he could fund us. I don't know.
Sure, why not? We'll take money from anybody. No, that's not true, people. There's the two of you watching. No, that's not true. We have limits on what we would take money from. Notice there's no political ads on our channel, ever.
They're very loose and very small, but we have limits. And the problem is they're most likely about duration.
That's hilarious, because that's true.
We have 2 people. What do the 2 people want?
I don't know. Ask them. Hi, 2 people. What do you want?
Yes.
You can talk with us. The chat is live.
I was excited if we actually had people join us, so I brought fun. I can.
What was that? What was that? A fat joint? What? Oh, it's a thing.
Was it a fat joint?
I couldn't see it. For crying out loud, I see this big brown thing go to your face. You blow on it, and it comes out. Like I don't know what's going on.
It's a train whistle.
A train. Try it again. Fair enough.
Yeah, blunt. It's a train whistle. Put that in your whole train.
I don't know if we need to follow this conversation any longer.
Probably
we already lost somebody because of it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, well. They didn't like us anyway. They just came on.
They're not going to do well in the CramSession.
No. Hey, we got a new viewer. Salty Buns jumps on.
Hey, they might get the joke. They're salty. They'll
Sorry.
be right
Oh,
back.
nope. Then
No.
they're gone. We called them out and then they left. Hey, we got 3 YouTubers. So people that are just jumping in right now, we are quite frankly just doing another little plug, having a little bit of fun for getting some, what do you got? What do you call it? Establishing some motivation for you to attend Friday's Cram Session, which is about radical behaviorism. Kind of not just a straight up lecture. It's more of a, wow, we're going to hit some stuff that's related, that's really going to make this stuff sink in for you. And then we're going to turn it loose to you guys on questions for application, clarification, so on and so forth. So we do video, or wow, that was nice. That was a nice move, Brad. Do that again. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So
That my interpretive dance on your lecturing, it's more impactful than the duration.
the interpretive dance just reminds me of, what do you call it? The Olympics last year, or year before, when Ray got out of
Oh
Australia.
yeah.
That was, and people hated it, and I'm like, I disagree. I thought it was perfect. If somebody just played the rules beautifully and they followed the rules to a T, it was a great example of operational definitions. And she went all the way to the Olympics with it. I think it's great. Now the backstory
Are
is
you
that they just
saying
met.
that the
Go ahead.
pigeon isn't wrong? Is that what you're saying?
The pigeon is not wrong. Pigeon's never wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, pigeon
The
nailed it.
rat,
Gold medal pigeon.
the rat is always right.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyway, it's a great story how she got to that spot and made the team, and it
Yeah.
was just kind of funny. It was great. I loved it. Thought it was one of those
Uh,
moments of science history, like, oh, define things better, people.
yeah. Maybe your writing didn't match your expectations, eh?
That would probably be accurate. Yeah.
Yeah. That's my guess.
Yeah, that happens a lot. Speaking of that, I
Well,
mean,
an
side note,
operational definition of a windmill and a six step's pretty intense, and a top rock.
I'm waiting for you to demonstrate these things. I don't even know what they are.
I
The fact you
used
know the
used to back
names,
in the day. I
I
used to have a windmill back in the day.
you would.
Now I'm like the solar windmill that has like one blade left. That's just like done.
Are you
Like,
capable of still sharing that YouTube video, that national competition? Is that
yeah,
something that is it
yeah,
still?
we could share that at some point.
All right, we might have to put that up during our cram session. So,
Yeah.
Brad won a contest years and years ago regarding, let's just say it was a national event, and it
Yeah.
was, and I don't
Another
want to give it away
lifetime
too
ago.
much. The man can dance. Let's just put it that way. Like nobody's business.
Like nobody's business because I have no business dancing.
That's
Uh,
not true. We all know you have plenty of business dancing. You're paid to do it for a long time. So
but not during a cram session unless someone gets the answer right because reinforcers are fun.
if you dance during a cram session, life is going to be, that's just going to be golden.
It would be a special lecture on gross motor imitation. Unless we're
No, because I am not going to even attempt to imitate that. My generalized imitation will fail at that point. You will see the edge of my gradient because I know better.
there's
I have
only one way
learned.
to improve upon his skill set, man.
What's that? To keep pushing?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Right. So you're going, oh, let me guess. That was a plug too. You're just going to shape me.
Yes.
Yeah, get shaped. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. It's always a plug. Why we got people just bopping in and bopping off and then they just disappear on us? Oh, well. That's fine.
Now you know what a television feels like.
Oh, gosh, that's a good point. At least that they
Yeah.
couldn't tell. It was just pretend and just feeling out.
They're just used to the screen not having emotions attached to it because it's not live, it's real.
We're
just gonna leave. Yeah.
All pre-recorded. They're all done. They're on a beach waiting for you to complain about the episodes.
I thinking about that, I'm just thankful that our reality isn't shaped by someone scrolling, so they're not just like why, and we just like fall to the floor.
Smack! The video is over. Everything just turns off.
Ceiling, floor, ceiling, floor. They're just, one of them kids, and they're doing this crap. Just
Oh, that would
anyway.
be great. Yeah, I just feel like I'd
Yeah.
get erased at that
You just
point.
play it Star Trek, old school, just.
So you can see, folks, we like to have a little bit of fun. This is just kind of a normal chit chat about whatever, and we always say,
Unfortunately,
focus on
this is
behavior
normal.
analysis. This is very
Yeah.
normal. This is not practice. These are not scripted. We just
Oh.
have a lot of interverbals.
Yeah. Can't, no gross motor irritation, but that interval repertoire, man, it just
Ooh.
friggin'.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And we can talk about any topic and make it behavior analytics. So there you go.
Yep.
So as you can see on screen, we got radical behaviorism on Friday cram sessions every Friday. They're 3 o'clock or 6 o'clock, depending on what time you want to, depending on what week it is. You can check.
We point to them. Where are they? I don't know where they are on the screen.
Oh, what's that? They're below you. The writing.
Oh, They're right here. They're
Yeah,
down here.
there you go.
And I
Your
think there's
fingers are
like several
almost
like
touching.
this.
Yep, going the
Yeah.
other direction, but that's
Sit
okay.
here and just kind of play the piano on them. Just kind
There
of
you go. That would be playing the piano right over Friday's
ah,
cram session. You
oh,
got it.
that's breaking my brain. Okay.
Did you go and watch something else? Did you?
No, I was trying to put my hands on the bottom of the screen. It's not going well. I'm going to stop.
At the bottom of the screen.
Yeah,
Yes.
you try. Yeah.
It's hard. Yeah.
It's really
It's all
hard.
reversed and backwards. This
Yeah.
is a generalization.
I'm just
Going,
like,
oh,
I'm
there you
done.
go. Oh, and I've got, wow, depending on the
Yeah.
feed, it goes the other direction. No, I got two
Carefully,
different feeds. One of them flips left, one of them flips right, and that's just really odd.
your brain's going to smoke you keep that up.
Yeah, well, it happens.
Anyway.
So, oh, there was something else I was going to talk to you about. You sent a text earlier, something about 99% of the world's problems could be solved with X.
Yeah, could be solved with imitation and attending skills.
Okay, say more, King.
I got a kid I'm currently working with. He is all sorts of socially motivated. Like,
Hi, Corey.
if it moves, he wants to just be engaged and do the thing. But he doesn't like the attending skill isn't like fine-tuned, and then he doesn't replicate anything in his environment. So it's this complete like complete energy of, hi, how you doing? What's going on? All the things, but no language develops. Oh,
Sure.
And so really all I'm doing is getting him to slow down, making more either social cues or particular things more salient in his environment, turning him into SDs and reinforcing him for it. So he'll start to chain. I look at a person. What did the person just say? I'll copy that person.
Right.
Once he gets that level of attending down, he's just going to be like completely fine. Right now, he gets all the reinforcers in the world because he's small, cute, and all over the place. So it's just like this fun game everyone plays, which is fine. I mean, it's totally age appropriate. There's no problems there. It's just one of those like, but your language isn't quite doing the thing because you're not really paying attention. It's like having, those people that will constantly talk about whatever they want to talk about without actually attending to anybody else. He sounds a lot like that, just with no vocal skills. So it's just a bunch of random slurred phonemes thrown together. Yeah, I don't even think I can imitate it really. But yeah, we're just gonna be like, okay, I like the energy, dude. You bring a lot to the table. This is awesome, right? We're just gonna sit him down and be like, say "ba" a few times for me, and then watch what happens.
Right.
And then we're like, that's great. Hey, check that out. Next, do this. And once those two things come together, he'll start like actually building social skills.
Right.
Because he's got all the social motivation and attention in the world. Like, he is full on rocket ship level extroverted. It has nowhere to land.
So you're just gently nudging it into place, or so that's a technical term.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm just like, wow, this is a lot of responses. Just go that way. Go that way. Like,
feed those over into those spots. Reinforcers will appear.
Yeah. It's like a big giant power cable came unplugged. You're like, there. And he'll be all right.
That's wonderful.
But yeah, so just and then that made me start thinking like just adulthood. Half the time communication is probably what? Not attending. Ouch. Right?
What was that you were saying? I'm sorry, I was working on something over here. Can you say that again?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Right.
Not attending. And then just not really following each other in terms of, and I don't mean like rule govern. I mean, I guess it's a very loose, sloppy definition of imitation, right? But just not actually. We have models that we don't follow, right? We're not imitating them. So if we pay attention to the models, put these away, then we'll probably do better.
Having trouble there?
No, I'm just trying to make a point.
Oh, it was a good point.
It's a good point.
It had a point on it.
It did.
A great point on
I could really separate an issue.
That was some.
No,
I don't know how good that was. That was okay. That wasn't bad. I'm good.
Not bad for on the fly, man.
Not bad. Definitely not bad for on the fly.
Yeah. If they want to see anything better, it's probably at a cram session.
Yeah, they might even have to pay a couple of dollars for crying out loud.
Yeah. It doesn't get better. You'll just feel better about it, like you're taking less advantage.
That's not true. It gets better. I think it
Does
gets
it?
better. I think it gets better.
Yeah, there is more guidance and content
It's
related to
guidance.
what they're interested in.
Yeah,
So
it's not just some loosey goosey stuff here.
no, this is just us being wisecracks on the internet, like a bunch of 12-year-olds from the 80s on a VHS tape. It's fine.
Sorry, I'm 12-year-old from I was 12 in the 80s, I think. Wait a minute. Yeah, I was.
Yeah,
Hmm. Right at
I
the end.
wasn't.
I had a couple years of 80s at post 12.
Yeah,
Eh,
yeah, no.
Well, that
That's
died
right.
fast. What the heck?
Yeah,
We stopped talking. What happened? No
I
one
don't
said.
know. Anybody on there?
But yeah, there's a few people. Jessica Rabbit's been. I don't know if it's currently no viewers are currently online. Maybe I don't know. It
Okay.
says a whole bunch of people have joined. We've had like 16 people. I don't know. There you go. Somebody
Okay.
Magic and Wonder says hi, Brad, and gives you an exclamation point over on.
Hi.
Yeah, there you go. So
Yeah.
Brad
Somebody should
doesn't
ask a
have
question.
privy to this feed because we are technologically inept at times, and that happens to be what we're doing today. Is
Yeah.
being technologically inept because we're trying to figure out how to do a whole bunch of things all at once. So if
I
you are
probably,
over the what's that?
yeah.
Sorry?
I probably shouldn't have global access to a lot of people anyway. Things get crazy.
It's
Oh.
okay. No, you've had global access to more people than me for most of your life, so I think you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's completely fair.
By my
And
standards, you're just fine.
oof. Might want to, I don't know, increase the standard.
No, I'm good. I'm happy with my
Nope.
standards.
Okay.
Yep,
Okay.
works just
Yeah.
fine.
Just
No issues
check.
at all.
Solved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
solved. But we
The
lost
only thing I
all of
think I
the
could
YouTube people, but now we got a pile of TikTokers.
pile of TikTokers. Is that because they just stop scrolling and they just collapse into a pile, or how does that work?
Yeah, I think so. Ah,
You don't think
guess
so?
what? So Mendoza just joined. Daniel Mendoza, we were messing with you. You have got some of the
Oh,
awesomest TikToks lately. Thank you very much for bringing these issues to the attention. So I know we picked on you just to, we tagged you and said, hey, we have a problem. We have a solution for that. And we do. And I'm not going to plug that here, but it is on our website. There is some base information. Essentially, it just boils down to if you don't want to make money, that's what's going to happen. If you do want to make money, it is. So yeah, anyway,
way
we
to
can
be on
work
the
behind the scenes
forefront,
on that.
Daniel. That was
And
an awesome delivery of that topic, and thank
yep,
you for being well, about the forefront, but thanks for being on it. That was brilliant.
yeah, thank you. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely good. As hopefully he gets earning reinforcements for that. So just
yeah, we'll
but
see.
generalize it though. Please don't do the same video and over again. We always have to do so. We want to make sure our reinforcement generalizes you and not gives you a specific response. Ha. Well,
Haha.
somebody said who Magic and Wonders says your algorithm is algorithming, Brad.
Ooh,
That sounds like somebody we know.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either, but we had 230
Hmm.
likes. We're doing okay. Total viewers, 19 people. YouTube's not so active, but that's okay. I'll just sit here and play cards.
Well,
You can hear
YouTube is
crack.
just an archive. It's just like a digital representation of a response repertoire. That's all YouTube is.
Those guys are scary. I don't want to follow them.
Yeah. Look how. Yeah. So no, thanks Daniel for being awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jay, we go back to college days. Oh, it's Jay.
It's Jay. Hey,
Jay.
Jay.
Jay from college days. He says this, or he, she, whoever this is, says Magic and Wonders. Jay, we go back to college days. So somebody for you that you know. College days like Eastern Washington University college days?
Yeah, I was
Were
like,
you in
which
my
college?
class?
That's which
Or was it
college?
the community college that we all went to? Anyway, people don't know that Brad and I have a really interesting academic background. I went to two different community colleges before I went to Eastern Washington University, graduated out there, and then did my grad work down at Washington State University. But Brad and I met, where were you at when we met? You were an Eagle. Oh, that's right. He was an Eagle.
Yeah.
Um, Anyway, so we met at Eastern Washington University. That was fun. Sorry, I get distracted. There's
Oh,
too many chats going on, feeds going on. Anyway,
that's good. You should
Jay
probably
says you
respond
were
to
in
those.
student
Like,
government together. What's that?
oh, that Jay. Hi,
That Jay.
Jay.
There you go.
Yeah, good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
He can't, Jay. Sorry, he can't see you, but it's okay. I'll relay whatever you.
I'll be over here pretending it's a seance. It's fine. Jay, it was great to meet you. Hold on, let me get my Ouija board. Jay, it was.
Right. So let's pull out ChatGPT. I'm sure we could get an image of him here. Or her.
Yeah. I could totally just be like, yeah, I got it. It's okay. Someone's moving my fingers on the keyboard.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Don't move your fingers on the keyboard, Brad.
Okay.
Keep your fingers.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess that's
how
a.
about the numpad?
That
No?
works too. What is it with us and extra keyboards? I've got one floating around here somewhere too.
Oh, it's because I don't want to be like this. I don't
Oh, I
like
got
being
you.
that close
Oh,
to.
you don't like being that
Yeah,
close. I don't know what happened
people
to.
like to have more distance than that, even if they're in charge of the spacing. Um.
That's not a duration thing.
Anyway, good to hear from you, Jay. I hope things are going well.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Mhm.
Let's see. So let's see. We got attention. We talked about a little bit about attention
Yeah,
or
we have
attending.
attention. Very good.
We have attention. Yes. So we talked a little bit about attending skills. Yeah, I don't know. It's just so much that you can start to, as you're messing around throughout the day that just kind of this stuff kind of parses into, and that's kind of the idea of cram sessions is to help mix what you see every day into the technological language that we use as behavior analysts to help you get through that exam, just to help kind of make things click. Right? They're actually useful for you if you're not on the exam too, because you can have a lot of fun learning this stuff and applying it at different levels. So yeah, join us. But we always have discounts available, things like that. You can just reach out. We don't like charging you for stuff, but we have to. Someday we would like to retire, so we would like to use this as our tools for retirement. So we have to charge you, sadly, even if it's just a couple of dollars. But we'll give you discounts
That up.
anyway.
I'll get the violin. You get the
I
hat.
know,
We'll
it's
just
so
start.
sad.
Yeah. Someone starts singing "Heart of an Angel." It's totally fine.
No. No.
No. Okay.
No, Sarah, was that Sarah McLachlan? Wasn't that who did that?
It was. It
Yeah.
was Sarah McLachlan.
There you go. Sad pet commercial person.
Don't be the sad pet commercial person.
Right. Or the starving kids somewhere on the planet that you should adopt and take care of, which I'm fine with.
Yeah.
But the audio is always so. Oh, talk about an MO. Those are brutal commercials. Like.
Oh yeah. Just,
oh.
Yeah. Nothing's just spending money like kicking in your morals.
Didn't even need ethics. We got them with the
Yeah.
morals.
Ethics are. Yeah. I don't know. You know how I feel about that.
Yeah, very true.
I can get into the details in the cram session. That could be fun.
Yeah, in fact, we do have that was one of the questions. So we do have a spot for people to fill out requests for cram sessions. There's various ways to do that. Reach out if you have any questions. I'll send you a link. We do have to vet something for that. But there's one of the ones is ethics. Like, what do you do with that, right? Because cram sessions is less. How would we integrate that? And one of the things that we had talked about was let's look at the difference between ethics and morals, and how does that mesh in a behavior analytic context? And then how does that fit with Beowulf Risley, right? Because one of the things that pops up all the time is unethical. Okay, we're going to just say that I'm sure it is from the perspective that you have. Let's look at a bigger perspective. And let's look at the specific case that you have. And was that case unethical? I mean, a fork could be unethical or a fork could not be unethical. Depends on what you do with it, right? Some sort of concept. And so we can dig into that, looking at that ethics and morals and having some fun with connecting those things rather than just going, oh, I don't know what the numbers are for ethics 4.2, whatever. Isn't there a numbering system?
Oh, there totally is, but they'll change it, so I didn't bother remembering the numbers. I read everything and I get it, but I'm not going to remember it like flashcards because they're just going to treat it like the lottery. So
flashcards? You mean like not so safe meds? Look at that nice plug.
Yeah.
So we're not here to plug everything, but if you go to the Apple Store, you can look up not so safe meds, all one word, or your website. There's a click to it, and it's a funny. Safe meds cards, SAP meds, safe meds. We call them safe meds because we're from the Pacific Northwest. Everybody else is wrong. It's the Pacific Northwest pompousness coming out. We're here and we're proud of it.
Yes.
So yeah, anyway, so the ethics stuff in the cram sessions, we're going to get those popping up eventually. And it's just the topic, there's just a whole bunch of topics that we could cover. I wish we could do them more often, do like a regular lecture every couple of days. It's just unfeasible. So we do have, right now we're doubling up on topics as people get into it. And then the next step is going to be, we'll just start doing a different topic every week and people can book out ahead of time. I do believe we have sessions mostly booked, if you look at our calendar from our website, mostly booked all the way out through February, I think, through February, doing once a week. And then again, might be some tweaks in there, add some ethics and things like that. But for the most part, that's
we might add some ethics, might add some morals. Let it cook.
And there's some forums that, like I said, if you guys have questions like, hey, we really, really want this topic, we put together a survey tool that goes through all of the different stuff in the task list. They don't even call them task list anymore. I don't know, study guide, whatever it's called anymore, version 6. Sixth edition of
Thing you should attend to that we can't name. Very good.
Right. The thing that's supposed to be provided by the BACB, have no idea what the name of it is because it changes, but it's the list of stuff that you're supposed to
Handbook,
know.
task list, relevant.
It's not the task list anymore because they stopped calling it a task list. They called it a, I don't know, study. I downloaded it. I could probably just look at it. That would probably be the easiest thing to do, is get the proper name. Sixth edition content outline. There you go, people, from the BACB, which we all know. What? What's that?
I almost like task list more because it implies you should do it. Content outline.
Yes. But I mean, the problem with the task list is they didn't task analyze it, so it wasn't real task list. They didn't say engage, like, so I understand why they had to change the name because it violated their own definitions of the word, which is just freaking wonderful because it made it for 5
Yeah,
editions.
but now they just made it worse because they changed the name to content list, but that implies you shouldn't do anything with it. You should just read it.
This is the outline of stuff that you might need to know about. I think that
works.
I think that makes more sense.
Yeah, that switch right there is completely how we ended up with that breakdancer from Australia. That's right
a great point. Yeah. So
yeah, that literal change in words right there was exactly what happened.
I'm sure there was an announcement for it. Was there an announcement for that when it came out? I'm sure there was. I just have no recollection what they announced, what they said on their announcement. So anyway.
Oh, I'm sure there was.
Hi, we're adopting the test outline because this isn't a test. Something about it's not a task list. Well, you're right. The way that was worded, not so much.
Way to correct yourselves.
Yeah, well, I do recall we did get in trouble for correcting people once. What? Oh, reinforcer! Click.
I made the name myself and I corrected.
Oh, sorry, you're turning. I was reinforcing you. Pigeon does the whole the pinner the pinner thing. Skinner reinforcing the pigeon when it turns around for the video that we had last.
Pinner thing, yes.
It's a pinner. Yeah, so that's Skinner and pigeons. It's a pinner.
Yeah, it's what they call a trained pigeon. Now it's called a pinner.
What do we call a trained rat?
Nope. Yeah. I don't want to know.
I'm going to bastardize that in some way that's going to end up getting us in trouble and canceled. So I'm not even going to try.
I was like, scat? Yeah. Skinner and rat.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. Oh, my heavens.
Oh, there we go. So let's see. So interverbals. Yep. So we got, I don't know. So you can check the website for the calendar. You just go to our CramSessions page, check the calendar, see what's up there. I'll put that link up to the topics eventually. I don't have the link in front of me, and I'm not going to do that while I'm doing this because actually maybe I could. Can we do it really fast, or do I even have that open?
I don't know. Depends on how fluent you are.
I'm pretty fluent. Let's see if we can actually open the web page and put a link on it all at the same time. Web page.
You can mark the duration.
Oh, this is great. So you're going to mark the duration of my working here? Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah.
Okay. So start. Okay, I'm starting to work. Now you can have your duration, right? So click. I don't know what time it is.
Now you can have your duration.
Yeah, get your darn duration, see what you get, and then we'll see if that's a useful measure of behavior in the context of work. Oh, look, you've got a timer zoomed in, 10 seconds. All right, we're still going. All right. Whew. We need to edit the page, which means I also need to get to that link. Copy that link. Copy responder link. Copy. CramSession referrals. No, that's the referral program. Oh, for those of you that want to know about a referral program, please email us, send us a note, because we have a really cool referral program. We give you money back for getting people to us, or goodies.
Neat.
Or swag. We just give you
goodies.
Swag too.
Goodies are fun. I like goodies.
Well, we haven't changed our swag in forever. We probably need some more because anyway.
Well, now we're just vintage.
That's why I put those pictures back up. Those are some vintage posters from that concept.
Yeah, they're just vintage now.
They're vintage, yes.
I don't need anything new. It's like art. You make it once and you're fine.
You're not wrong.
It's gotta market it and resell it, recondition it.
Embed URL, convert to link. No, that's not what I wanted to do.
People didn't forget. They just didn't get reinforced.
That's, I mean, yeah. Topic requests. Should we do that? Topic requests here.
Yeah.
All right. So then we'll put that. So for those of you that are not on our website, if you should be here very momentarily, I'm going to put a link on there. So Brad is still timing me duration-wise, and he's distracting me.
Yep. We're at a minute 30, and I'm not helping.
That's okay. You don't have to help. We know that.
Well, that's because I'm supervising.
Save. All right. There you go. So there's a link on the topics request page here. It's saving. That was pretty. So in a minute and 50 seconds, I was able to engage in behavior. So I get a minute and 50 seconds worth of duration for that behavior. However, the behavior itself took what, 14, 15 seconds? Copy, paste, save.
Yeah,
Like,
so somewhere in there.
so that's one
So
of
we
the
got a
issues
lot
that
to
they have.
work on, but that's okay.
Hey, we have an efficiency issue here, and
Yeah,
Mr. Distracted was setting up some
which
alternate,
is
some
great.
eat, sleep. Oh, Kaizen. No, did you got a Kaizen shirt? Repeat. All
Yeah.
right, you better explain that because people aren't going to know Kaizen in this context.
Right. So I read a really, really cool book that I think everyone should read called The Toyota Way.
Woohoo!
And Kaizen is a total performance system philosophy that was developed, not like developed by Toyota. It's more of a philosophy of business and more flow of behavior chains. I like it quite a bit. And Kaizen is the process of consistent, constant, small daily improvements, i.e., shaping.
Second.
And then there's several things I really like around paying attention to what a system does in terms of disorganization, waste, and predictability
Mm-hmm.
that are really, really cool. And it's outlined in that very well.
Right.
And the whole concept is Kaizen
Hmm.
to do one small thing every day for constant improvement.
And that the context which we were going over that originally was in an OBM context and looking at when you're looking at systems change within an organization, you're really looking at small behavior change, but there's other layers that are involved, right? So you got individual level behavior, but then you have those, as those individual level contingencies interact, they create what we call meta contingencies, right? So contingencies of contingencies, and you have interlocking contingencies where when whatever Brad's done with something, like the one that just happened, for example. So we had come up, there was a form that had been created but not posted on the website. We had made an announcement about it, but because my contingency hadn't been completed, yours couldn't get started. So I completed mine. Now yours can go. So that's an example of an interlocking contingency,
Yep.
right? So
And
looking at, go ahead.
just in Kaizen's about really taking a look at all of the steps. Are we doing all of them in the correct order? Are we doing them, some of them too long or too short, and why? It goes through all of those pieces to clean up and make it efficient.
Mm-hmm. And efficiency, some people argue efficiency has a cap where you can become too efficient, and there's
Yes.
which reduces flexibility, right? So COVID was a beautiful example of a lack of flexibility, hyper efficiency, preventing flexibility, which caused production delays and things like toilet paper. Like, well, how could that be an issue? You just spool it up and run more. No, the factories were already at 100% because they'd maximized their efforts. Okay, we've got X numbers of billions of people to wipe bums with or whatever you're going to do, and we're going to then push that for that when suddenly we need more, when people buy us all out, all of a sudden we can't just ramp up production immediately because our machines are already at 100%. So, oh yeah, just put another machine in, right? Yeah, but the factories are maximized to minimize extra space in order to maximize your profit. You get the idea, right? So then subsequently, this lack of flexibility and this hyper efficiency created an inefficiency in the system because it couldn't respond to the market pressures as needed. That's an OBM issue. And people don't realize that's an OBM issue, but just having that conversation is a behavior that you need to have with the people that you work with. Therefore, you're engaging in behaviors of management of this organization, preparing for future things, some rule following behavior going on, rule governed if you want to call it that, but yuck. Anyway, rule following behavior, and you're teaching all of that stuff in that context. So OBM, Kaizen, constantly improving, constantly getting your feedback loops and all of that stuff. So it fits. We look at it we talk about it from a total performance system, a TPS approach, and you just kind of think about Kaizen in the context of a TPS. So that's how we do it. Oh my
Really cool.
gosh,
You have a
Todd Grubb.
CramSession.
Todd Grubb showed up. Todd, greetings. Hello, sir. How are you? I haven't seen you in forever. Hi, how's it going? Good to see you. I'm not far from where we grew up, sir. In fact, if I could look through the trees, I could see your house. Kind of. So anyway, don't get to see Todd very often. Anyway, I hope things are good. Todd just moved back to Spokane, or I just moved back to Spokane not long ago. So look me up. You got my phone number, Todd. So this is just a stupid plug for our cram sessions, which you would probably not care about at all. But if you want to show up on Friday, feel free. It'll be quite entertaining. You could use it in your business. We could collaborate with you. So seriously,
Yeah,
get people to perform better.
could totally happen.
Yeah. Anyway, so Todd. That's really so funny. Somebody pops up here like, I have known you since before that elementary school, kindergarten.
Since the land before time. Yes.
Always
Very
want to
good.
help. Yeah, since the land before. Yep, that's true.
Yeah.
What's up, old friend?
Excellent.
Not much, just working. Brad and I've been doing this stuff for sneaking up on 10 years now, where we got a whole YouTube channel and ancillary support services for people going through their behavior analysis programs and becoming professionals. And then we kind of support people through their professional development life cycle. So these things, these live ones have just been a little bit of plugs for the work that we do on Fridays, which where we get some live sessions going, do some fun lectures for folks that are trying to pass their competency exams on the topics that are rather challenging. So
I try to make it, a reverent fun and something that'll stick. And
right, something that'll stick.
I have a hard time when it's like, we have full training for your staff career life cycle. Like what?
So like, yeah. Or if you're not throwing stuffies at people, you're not participating in our programs.
Pretty much. I was just like, man, the way you talk about it, never mind. That's too dark. Okay.
Go ahead. Come on, bring it out. Just make sure that you're just using
like the employee life cycle. I was like, what are we doing? Sign up for hospice? What's going on? Like,
well, I mean, if you got a good organization, maybe we can help people make end of life decisions, because at this point, retirement's just a joke. I'm not going to bother. Like, I don't have, you better be helping me with end of life decisions, because I'll still be working, for crying out loud. Somebody better cover my classes. I'm dying next week.
What happened? It was the overloads.
Yeah, well, yeah. Small private universities don't pay huge bucks, so you got to take them overloads and have some fun. So.
Yeah, if you stare into your camera hard enough, they'll download your contents. No.
No.
Excellent. Todd's like, nothing's changed. Moving on.
Yeah. And see, man, Todd helped us out. Like he did. That's amazing. So thank you, sir.
Thanks, Todd.
Good to see you. So, yeah, what do we got? That's time, is it 7:30? So 7:30 Eastern time. Computers are always on Eastern time because that's where my work is. And so that's 4:30 here. I got to get going because I got to go to a volleyball game for the kiddo.
Yep. I got to start cooking dinner.
Good job. Well, go cook dinner and apply Kaizen to your cooking.
Do all the time.
Right?
See, check it out.
That's woodworking issue. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if I was efficient, but I did.
Hold on, we're getting better.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Well, join us Fridays.
See y'all, people.
Sessions.
Yep.
If you had a sample of this, awesome. Sign up at the website, and we'll see you soon.
And yeah, see you soon. $15 discounts for both, so on and so forth. CramSessions, Get Shaped is going. We got a new cycle at Get Shaped going to start in January. We do one of those every month. Those are getting relatively popular, so feel free to jump in on those. The sales are always going on that. We just leave the sales until the last minute, because if you're last minute, then we're just going to charge you through the nose. Yeah, feel free to buy those things. They're all online. Again, that's all Canvas-based test prep. It's a little different than what you might expect. It's not the test prep where you're just going to get a mock and take it and give you feedback about where to look. It's more about teaching you how to take the actual questions and how to understand the questions. So what we've found through a lot of years of doing this and helping people get through these exams is that the content people probably know. Like if we're sitting here in this context, I ask you a bunch of questions, you're going to get it right. But when it's posed in a question, for whatever reason, that the behavior doesn't generalize. So we started going, how can we design an intervention that gets people to understand the questions, not just the content? So that's what we did. So we focused on literally teaching you the questions and the content at the same time, of course, like, because you're still going to get feedback and going to tell you where to look and where to learn. But really, it's this fading process of getting you to understand what's in each type of question, from discrimination type questions to multiple topics kind of piling into one, getting you to focus heavily on here's a piece that's the behavior piece, and here's the piece that's the ethics piece, and then fading those samples out. Right, so fading those prompts out. The original prompting at every one of these things starts at the question and the answer level, and then it fades out of the answer level, then it fades out of the question level. So you have tons and tons of support to get you to understand the way these questions are being asked. We got about 4,500 different questions. It works out to being 11 full-length exams, but they're not kind of structured that way. They're all baked into each subject area. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, bye, see you. So A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Anyway, and
He's so passionate about it, he's so passionate he'll miss his volleyball game.
I will not miss my volleyball game. It's like the school's like right there. I walk like 4 seconds, I'll be at the school. The awesome part about living right next
Todd's
to
house was.
What's that? Todd's house is on the other side of the school. There's old house. I don't think he lives there anymore. I don't think his dad owns it. His parents own it anymore.
Todd lived on the playground. It's like, oh, okay.
He helped us out too. Thanks, Todd, for the
So,
coins
yeah,
over on TikTok.
yeah,
We've never had
right on,
coins
Todd.
before. I don't know what we do with them, but we'll play with our tokens. So anyway, yeah. So we've tackled
Yeah,
everything a
well,
little bit differently than the average Joe. So if you're tired of everybody else, if you want something that's um, different and fun and definitely based in our field from somebody that from a couple of us have been doing this almost 40 years between the two of us. So yeah, hit us up. We will see you on Friday. Get a cram session in. We got some other stuff too. Go take a look at our website and we will